Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Starting at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does. A quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted now. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Following the play, we see trainers headed out toward an injured player, and it's Evan Ingram, the one in question. He's in some distress. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yellow.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important it set the tone for the rest of it.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Dukes out a one-stop. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise, the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Into the second level past the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And this one doesn't go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. The throw is caught. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And he's already kicked off this game with a touchdown. Plenty of time to add another as he sits among the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns this season.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
They'll start the drive with Edwards. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it shows the wrong play off that call sheet, that time.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
McCarthy looking to throw. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And he takes this one back. It is a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Bills set to take over offensively. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. He beams one deep right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. From the gun, it's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
McCarthy on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. He's signing for it.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Robinson again here on 2nd. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now a give to Edwards, running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him from the 46. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 48. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
4 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Bills and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Another carry for Robinson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills with a 4th and 2. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They are going for it. McCarthy. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Hey, smash! Check smash! Check smash! Ring alert! Ring alert!
Throwing again now, McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now they have third and short.
Brings up third down.
Trying one here with Robinson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Go! Track him 60! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 15 Pioneer! Go!
McCarthy throwing here. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Check go!
Robinson can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
Here we go!
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens, the touchdown. Managed that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a field goal game. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, kid. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion and setting their offense up for success.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Check. 70 Lions.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. I'll toss it. Genty. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Genty from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Sticking with Edwards here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Receiver in motion, headed right. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Blitz coming, Mahomes. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line.
Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the 2nd half with some needed points. But Kerr to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 21.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as you said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. 1st and 10 from the 41. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Oh no, the ball is loose! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finding Brown, back-to-back plays. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra points. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 28, Bills 24.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Set go.
First play is going to be again to Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Shotgun snap. We'll get to Robinson. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has a man, gets Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They're now set for first and 10. To the air, Mahomes. That's caught at the 4. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
First and goal, Kansas City.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. Here's Mahomes now. Buying some time right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Bills 24.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that'll bring up 4th down. The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or... Send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs and Hollywood Brown back to the field once again. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, Eddie.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Finds him over the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chiefs up by 8. They're set up at the 35 now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Over the middle, finds Ingram. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. They have themselves another 1st and 10. The toss, left side, Edwards. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Dump off caught by his back. He breaks the tackle, and he drives this forward to the 6. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Looking to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now.
42. Bills 27.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And this could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Getting close to a minute left to play.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 49-yard line.
19, try Buffalo 18.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
19, Lions.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check out.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He finds Pickens left side. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they're down to 21 seconds after he spikes it. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down.
Go.
And he will spike it, 7 seconds remaining. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
McCarthy to throw it. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Okay. They've got a shot at this now, Brock. However improbable it may be, that 2-point try makes this a 1-score game.
And that's all you want, Kate. You just want one more shot, right? Just a little bit of life. Hands team, get yourself ready to go get this football. You get the ball back, take a shot to the end zone. I know that crazier scripts have been written in the NFL before us, and they'll be written following us too.
And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.
Football is back. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is the new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1 of the 2025 regular season. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Raiders. And it's the Patriots' special teams coming up with the big play here. The punt is blocked, and they locate the football in the end zone. Touchdown! Wow! Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Bryce Young. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Panthers come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Lumen Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage.
He gets free. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. It covers 51 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
McCaffrey. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the 49ers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Cowboy 80. '19 Lions. Rig alert, go street. Go.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check. Lightning, 18. 79 Broncos. Hurt.
Throwing, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Richardson to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, Seahawks. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return is Ricky Pearsall. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So, Greg, here come the Niners. We always talk about the window of opportunity for a championship run. And San Francisco was very close in Super Bowl 58. But a tough season last year, and now the questions of, is this roster as good as it was a couple of years ago?
Right, I think right now San Francisco is dealing a little bit where they're almost the victim of their own success in a lot of ways, Mike, and that happens a lot in this league. Contracts get bigger, free agents start leaving, extensions start getting, holdouts, all the things that come when you have success as an organization, and they're dealing with a lot of these moving parts. I still think they are a roster that is built to win. They are a roster that is built to contend for Super Bowls. Can Brock Purdy continue to be that franchise quarterback even after they give him the new money? So I think these are a lot of the questions that are swirling in San Francisco. But if healthy on both sides of the ball and Kyle Shanahan pulling the strings, this is still as good of a roster and a team as we have in the league.
On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. McCaffrey gonna return it. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Greg, you take a peek back and look at the NFC West in totality. You just are reminded of how quick things change. I don't think anybody in the country thought the 49ers would be the last place team in this division last year. Shows you, one, how changeable it is, but also the quality of teams in this division.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, they were the Super Bowl favorite, at least out of the NFC a year ago, and then to find themselves 6-11 at the bottom looking up, it's pretty remarkable. But to your point, Mike, it just shows health, a little bit of good fortune. The other teams in your division, if they're a little weaker, your path is stronger. There's so many elements. The way the NFL schedule is set up, it's all tied. If you're good, we're trying to bring you back down towards the middle. If you're bad, we're trying to bring you up towards the middle. It's a league of parity. It's a league of ups and downs. And the teams that can break through that and sustain success, we got to give them a lot of credit.
And what I love about this division, Greg, is the different philosophical challenges that defenses see. We know Kyle Shanahan does with the Niners, the Rams and Sean McVay always at the top end of the game. And then the unpredictability of Kyler Murray, plus the physicality that Seattle has played with. You've got to have a lot of clubs in your bag to play defense in the NFC West.
Oh, absolutely. And just think even a couple years ago, it was even harder. And those teams were all competing for Super Bowls year in and year out. So it's a really good division. You have to be able to play really top-tier defense, to your point, because all 6 of those games, when you play all 3 of those division rivals, it feels different, it looks different, and if you're not good, they're going to score 30 on you. So it's a big challenge. It's not a division for the weak of heart, and it's going to be fun to follow along and see who comes out on top.
He's in! Brian Robinson, touchdown, 49ers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Now, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025 here?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player in the league. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were the high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons, like that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year with McCaffrey and all the stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco and Dallas are 2 perennial teams we expect to be in the playoff hunt. They missed out last year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them back in it again this year.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Go street. Bronco 80. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Now Richardson. Metcalf left side. He's got it. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready, set. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua in that offense run.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's Walker. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Walker. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
They'll try and run with Charbonnet. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Pearsall going to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Purdy's pass complete to George Kittle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30.
So, halftime here. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Corey Horton now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball to 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime, each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because I just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more, and you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival, so you won a coin toss, and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten to stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come overtime.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
On the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Good blocking, and he's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Richardson. That's into the hands of Horton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard.
Shotgun run now with Walker. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Down. Rig. Let go.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
Rig alert. 18 Cardinal. Go street. Set. Hey. Ready.
Now Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Tap. Panther 60.
Now Walker. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Extra point by Little is good. And the Seahawks will even the score. It's now 21 all.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Pearsall going to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The 49ers offense about ready to take over once more. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter. And it's first and 10. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 4. To throw, Purdy. He's going to look for the home run ball. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Back to the air is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They managed to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the 49ers go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. Open man is Horton. He's got it. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hot 70, hot 70 range. 7, ready.
Throwing is Richardson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. Not the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Get set, get set. On 18.
Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. And
oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And And that'll be a pickup of 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll have the 1st down. We'll get him up around the 37.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. That's another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65 catch. 65 6. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
And he's into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's Purdy again. That's caught by McCaffrey. Still on his feet. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
Seahawks 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Here's first down. From the gun, Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A gain of 17 yards.
Now the spike comes with 28 seconds to go.
79 Broncos. Ready. Cook 18, 5 here.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
15 yards on the play. That's good for the Seahawks.
He'll clock it there with 10 seconds to go in the game. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Stop, let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.